That's right, Kat. Well, you know what? He's the man that got us all singing that we will never survive unless we get a little crazy. And he's also the man that's behind the song that's one of the most requested wedding songs, Kiss from a Rose.
Yeah, now get this. His full name is Henry Olusegun Adiola Samuel, but of course we all know him as Seal, and he's currently on tour in South Africa. So ahead of his final concert in Cape Town on the 16th of June, we got to sit down with the man himself and get to know him a little bit better.
British singer and songwriter Seal boasts global fame and success, having sold 30 million albums worldwide. But his current tour to South Africa was something of an ancestral homecoming.
You know, I was just doing an interview actually, and somebody commented on the fact that I used the word motherland and that how South Africans felt were a little bit funny about foreigners coming to Africa and using that term, the motherland. Both my parents are from Africa, not only my mum, my father too, from West Africa, albeit. And so I don't see how I couldn't see it as the motherland. I do feel a sense of kind of coming home, or at the very least coming back to the source of where all life began.
I need love, love's divine. Please forgive me now, I see.
Between his 9 studio albums and 2 live albums, Seal's produced 28 hit singles, and each holds special meaning.
I do feel connected to every album that I make. I mean, that's the whole point. You have to find a way in, and you have to really believe and, of course, be connected to what you're singing about. Otherwise, you can't really expect anyone else to. But is there one that I'm particularly fond of? You know, I love all of them, but there was one that was really difficult to make and has actually become, I wouldn't say my favorite, but it's one that I'm possibly most proud of, because at the time I wasn't proud of it, and it's probably Human Beings, which was my 3rd album, I believe it was.
And the winner is...
And the winner is...
Seal.
Seal!
He's won 3 Brit Awards, 4 Grammys and an MTV Music Video Award, and 2 special awards for his songwriting.
In England, we have these things called Ivor Novello Awards. It's purely a songwriter's award, and for some reason, I always feel particularly satisfied if I'm awarded for my songwriting rather than my singing. I think it's because songwriting is such a personal thing. So whenever I'm awarded, I think when I won a Grammy for Song of the Year, that was the one that I was most proud of rather than Vocal of the Year.
Seal's artistry and sound are distinct, and his songs remain classics thanks to some iconic musical influences.
Growing up as a child, my biggest musical influences were lots of Motown, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross and the Supremes, but I also loved Bacharach and David because I was a big fan of Dionne Warwick, and of course she was the muse of Burt Bacharach and Hal David, so songs like Walk On By, Do You Know the Way to San Jose, etc. And in my later years, I began to really appreciate Sinatra, so I'm a big fan of Sinatra.
Down to Peru. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
When I'm making music, I draw the inspiration from life in general, from everything that is happening to me, around me, to other people. You know, it's often said that making music or making an album is like singing your diary. Now, of course, if you keep a diary, it's not only full of things that are happening to you, it's not only autobiographical, but it's things that are happening around you, your place in the world, how you see the world. So that's, you know, that never tires as being a source of inspiration for me.
Seal is one of a handful of artists to continue to be relevant and entertaining in a long career of music, and we can't wait to see him in South Africa again in the future.